So this is US 30 analysis for Tuesday the 14th of November. So let's just have a look what happened with prices on the 13th before we do the analysis for the 14th. So on the 14th, well on the 13th, what we were expecting was for prices to continue up to this 23.48 before we'd like to look for sell side trades to trade all the way back down to 23.350. What we did see was we did see a bit of a turnaround before we got up to this 23.48. We're expecting a bit of a double top up and around there, but we did see the selling momentum come in before the market got up to that point, and we did see prices trade all the way down to this 23.350. Now we did slightly trade below 23.350. We have traded below it on occasions, like over here, and slightly below it over there as well. So it isn't too concerning. We didn't have much momentum continuation. What we did see was a very strong trend to the downside. We've got just here we've got pretty sizable candles as well. We've got 6 consecutive bearish candles. These are all hourly candles all the way back down, and we did have this very small candle at the end of the trend, possibly indicating an exhaustion. It was an exhaustive blow off, similar to where over here where we did have a strong exhaustive blow off, and we did see the buy momentum coming before the candle closed, and we had a continuation downwards. Continuation upwards, sorry. Now, on this occasion, we had a small candle, and we've got this very large candle indicating some strong buying momentum coming around at 23. How long did we actually go here? Let's just gonna have a quick look to see what the ultimate low was, because we did trade below 23.350, 327. So it was essentially 23 points. 23 points below the 23.350 level, and we've had strong buying momentum come back into the market. Now, we have had prices come up. We didn't see much of a reaction to the 400 period moving average. The strong momentum has stalled a little bit. We've had a bit of a pullback, and we do seem to have used the 400 period average as support. So, in light of the most recent trend, being to the upside after finding support in around the 23.350 level, we are looking for a further continuation up to possibly testing that 23.480. So if we do come that where we are at the moment, looking poised for a bull flag continuation. So we're looking to see our price reaction to 23.480. Then deciding from there. So let's just grab it on the chart. So 23.480. If we do see some bearish momentum again, we'll be targeting the bottom end of the zone in around 23.350. Possibly if we do break down from there, we might see find some support in around this 23.300 essentially. I'm just going to double check that just to make sure I've got numbers on here correct. Because it's important to be as accurate as one can be. Yes, 23.300. Yeah, it was 301 on that previous swing. But 23.300, so it's about 50 points. Let's grab the pen. So in around that's 23.300. We're looking for potential buy side momentum to possibly come back in if we don't see the buy side momentum at 23.350. So if we come up to 23.480, we do see sell side momentum. We're looking for 23.350. If we don't get much reaction there, we're looking at 23.300 for potential buy side momentum to test this 23.350. Now, if we do break above this 23.480 and we do consolidate and we do have a bullish continuation, we've got a strong candle from that level. Where would we be looking to go? We'll be looking for possibly up to this 23.600 level, but before getting up to 23.600, we'll look at our previous swings in around 23.575 before getting to 23.600. We do have to be aware of the 200 period movement as we get up to 23.480. So we might get up to 23.480 coupled with the 400 period, well, the 200 period moving average here in blue. We could potentially see some more sell side momentum, but again, we'll be targeting, if we do successfully break and hold above the level, we'll be targeting 23.575 before 23.600. And now, if we do break down again below this 23.300, we'll be looking at 23.250, and below that 23.200. Those are the levels we'll be looking at for potential bounces in prices if we are looking for short side momentum to be exhausted and having a turnaround or a heavy retracement if we are short side biased. So let's just have a look at the daily chart and the weekly chart before wrapping up here. So on the daily chart, what can we see? We've had a bit of a pullback from our highs, but the overall trend is a very strong uptrend. As you can see here, we've pulled back down to 20 period moving average, and we do appear to be finding support in around there as indicated by these wicks here on this daily chart. So we do look poised for further upside momentum at some point. If we did close near the lows, I'll be more confident in possibly expecting further sell side momentum, even though, yes, further sell side momentum. So let's just have a look at the weekly chart. Just bear with me a second here. So on this weekly chart, there is nothing of note really. We had a bit of a doji last week, but the trend has been very strong. As indicated here, respecting the 20 period moving average, we haven't pulled back near the 20 period moving average pretty much till the last time we were near there was at the early part of 2017. And so far we've pulled away from 20 period moving average, and prices have trended pretty strongly to the upside. And at present, it does look poised that it does look as if we are going to get that further continuation to the upside in the US 30. So that should wrap up the US 30 analysis. So before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.